So now on Palm Sunday, as we celebrate today, is customary just to say a very short few words as a homily. And so I want you maybe to concentrate and picture in your mind Jesus coming into Jerusalem on the first Palm Sunday and seated on a donkey. And the donkey seems in the Gospel, according to Matthew, to take more or less center stage. Now, normally, when somebody important arrives, we expect a big crowd. We expect not to come in on a donkey, but on horseback or with a lot of trumpets going, or come in on a big car. And we're used to big things in this world. When a new president is inaugurated, it's a big celebration. And here, Jesus, God, King of the world, comes in seated on a donkey. How humbly. And that was Jesus, a totally different culture. There's a little story about that, actually. That the donkey on which Jesus was seated, later on Palm Sunday, he went home. And he told his mother, "Mom," he said, "I went into Jerusalem today, and crowds were waving at me and celebrating and bowing before me and cheering me." He said, "I never realized I was so important." And his mother said to him, "You were only important, son, because of the person who was seated upon you." But the donkey didn't believe her. So he went back again a few days later, and nobody took any notice of him. And at this time, Jesus was carrying his cross to the hill of Golgotha, and the soldiers slapped the donkey and drove him out of the town. And he came home very humbled. And he said again to his mother, "Mom, today I went in and nobody took any notice of me." And she said to him, "Now, son, you know you're a jackass." And it's good. It's good for us to know sometimes that we too can be a jackass. And it's good to be humiliated. And that's what Palm Sunday is all about. And Jesus teaches us how to be humble. Nobody would take any notice of somebody coming into a village or a town on a donkey, just a little person. But what was Jesus saying? The little people count. And who are we? Most of us are little people. And why do we stress and put so much importance on doing things in a big way, having the best of everything, living in the biggest home, having the biggest car? That's not important. There's such a vital lesson in the gospel today. Please listen to it. And another interesting phrase that came up in the gospel today is the fact that in the letter to the Philippians, we hear Paul saying, "Jesus is Lord." Now, in the days of Jesus, and after the time of Jesus and the followers of Jesus who are following Jesus, to say Jesus is Lord was putting your life on the line, so to speak. Because at that time, Caesar was Lord. And so people would shout out, "Caesar is Lord." But these people who are true followers of Christians said, "Jesus is Lord." That took courage. Do we today have the courage to let people know our faith and our belief in Jesus? And today, more than ever, as we go through this coronavirus, how powerful it is to say to ourselves and to others, Jesus is Lord. it all will be well, and all manner of things will be well. And if ever there was a time to believe that, not just in the head, but in the heart, it is now, to be able to say, I know we'll get through this, all will be well, because Jesus is Lord. Amen. Now, I hope you all at home look at our parish web, take notice of the various things going on this week. We'll try and do all the Holy Week ceremonies online. It's all on the web, the times and everything else. And try and participate in that and really make it in your life also a Holy Week and walk with Jesus.